Hey guys, this is Dan Solomon coming at you from the diabetesauthority.com. Remember to visit our website for our free special report, Diabetes Secrets Revealed, and also sign up for our free weekly newsletter packed full of valuable information on how-to information as far as reversing diabetes and a lot of other diabetes related information and also expert interviews too. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about, is there a cure for diabetes? This is often a question that most diabetics ask themselves and also ask their doctors. As you probably already know, diabetes is an epidemic. It's actually a pandemic, which means it's worldwide. It's a problem worldwide, not just here in the United States. It will eventually overtake the number one spot for the leading cause of death here in the United States. It's actually linked to all the top five killers in the world as far as heart disease, cancer. Diabetes is related to those diseases in one way or another. It's a lifestyle disease. It's not, yes, there is some genetic play in there. I mean, it's related to your family lineage, but it's more of a lifestyle disease. It's related to having high blood pressure, being obese, smoking, eating bad foods, and living an unhealthy lifestyle. Brought on by poor nutrition, sedentary activity, having lots of stress in your life, not getting enough sleep. Those things all play a role in if and when you develop diabetes and how long that you deal with diabetes and how complicated your condition becomes. And it happens over time. It doesn't just show up one day on your doorstep knocking on the front door. It happens over a period of years, months, and you know it's a accumulation of all those things adding up and adding up and adding up, and at the end of the day, you have diabetes. Some claim there is a cure for it, but is there really? There's actually no common cure. There's no magic pill, there's no shots, there's no, you know, thing that you can do right now that's available that you can go purchase or get through your doctor that can just automatically eliminate your diabetes. But there is something you can do. You can reverse diabetes. And how do you do that? You do that through proper nutrition, getting some exercise, and making other lifestyle changes. Did you know most people are misinformed about proper diabetes care? What their doctor tells them, what their dietitian tells them, or nutritionist, or diabetes educator, or what their friends and family actually tell them. There is a lot of misinformation about proper diabetes care, not only through those channels, but also on the internet. Most of what is being told is completely wrong. There is a right way and there is a wrong way to go about doing things. So let's show you the right way to do it. Like I said, you can reverse type 2 diabetes. So let's give you some simple steps to follow. So step one, you get rid of wheat. Most of all grains, refined and processed carbohydrates, simple sugars, things like juice, soda, table sugar from your diet. Step two, you want to drink more water. Most diabetics walk around partially dehydrated most of the day. Water is vital. Not only is it for normal body functions and bodily functions, but if you're dehydrated, the concentration of your sugar in your blood becomes uh, higher. So I used the lemonade effect or Kool-Aid effect. If you ever made lemonade or Kool-Aid, you add sugar, you add some water, and depending on how much water you add to it, will vary the sweetness of the beverage. So not having enough water leads to very sweet Kool-Aid or lemonade. The more water you add, the more diluted it becomes. The same goes for the process in your blood and the sugar that you get from the food that you eat. So you want to make sure that you have water with you all times and that you're drinking it throughout the day. Step 3. Make protein foods and vegetables the staples of your diet. Very important. Protein foods and vegetables, eating those on a regular basis prevents you from having blood sugar spikes versus if you had a lot of carbohydrates and a little protein and a little vegetables, which is what is being taught currently. So you want to make a majority of your meal and the majority of your plate that you're eating protein foods like fish, chicken, pork, turkey, beef, seafood, those things, and vegetables. And I hope you know what vegetables are. I'm not going to cover all those, but non-starchy vegetables, so like broccoli, cauliflower. In step 4, you want to have regularity of your meals. What I mean by that, most people only eat 1 or 2 times a day. You want to make sure that you're eating 3 times a day, 3 meals a day, and 1 to 2 snacks throughout the day. Okay, you want to fuel the furnace. It's kind of like the fire analogy that I like to use. If you ever build a fire, or went camping, or seen someone build a fire, what happens is they add a little bit of wood. They start the fire, and then every hour or so they throw a couple logs on to keep the fire going. But if you start a big fire and throw a whole bunch of wood in there, the fire gets real big, and if you don't add any wood to it, it eventually dies down. And the same goes when you eat. If you just eat once a day or twice a day, you're throwing a whole bunch of logs in there and getting a big fire all at once, and what happens, it dies down. But if you start a small fire and you add a couple logs over and over and over throughout the hours, it will burn as long as you continually do that. And the same goes for your body, and when you add food to it, it's like a furnace, okay? And the more you fuel that furnace by throwing logs or food into it, your metabolism will stay more consistent, okay? Which means you'll have stable blood sugars, your metabolism will stay up and help you burn fat, and your energy and your mood levels will stay consistent. Step 5, you want to take supplements. Supplements are very important because it's nearly impossible to have a perfect diet. What supplements do is fill in the gaps where your diet leaves off. So what I recommend, just a base of supplements, is a multivitamin. Vitamin D. Why vitamin D? Because vitamin D helps with the processes in the pancreas. Then of course the pancreas helps create insulin. Most diabetics are vitamin D deficient. Most people are vitamin D deficient. So getting enough vitamin D is crucial for regular pancreatic function. Fish or krill oil. Now, I recommend fish or krill oil for the reason because it helps battle inflammation. Inflammation is the main cause of diabetes. Krill oil, I recommend that over fish oil because you take a lot less dosage, but the effects is 2 to 3 times that of taking normal fish oil because the way the body absorbs it. It's a little bit more pricier than your regular fish oil, but well worth it in the benefits. Cinnamon has been used for thousands of years to help control blood sugar, and the effects of it are pretty conclusive that it does help with blood sugar control. Now, you don't want to be taking spoonfuls of cinnamon because it's nearly impossible to swallow, so getting a good quality cinnamon supplement over the counter is crucial. And fiber. Now, fiber, you get that from your fruits and your vegetables and some of your grains, but of course you want to avoid your grains. And fiber, getting enough fiber through just vegetables and your fruits is very hard. You would have to eat, around 10 to 12 servings of vegetables a day to get the amount of fiber that you need. So what I recommend is taking a good quality fiber supplement about once or twice a day. You want to aim for 35 to 50 grams of fiber a day. What that does is keep you regular. It keeps your gut healthy because a lot of type 2 diabetics or diabetics in general have digestive issues. So getting enough fiber is crucial. Step 6, you want to start moving your booty. So get off the couch and start doing something. It doesn't matter what you're doing, whether it's lifting weights, running, jogging, walking, going biking, or doing yoga, whatever it is, you just want to get up and start being active. And the main thing is you want to be active on a daily basis. Maybe during the week you go to the gym, maybe on the weekends you go dancing with your spouse, or you do gardening, or whatever it is. Just change it up there. You don't get bored, but make sure that you're moving daily. Step 7, get support. Have friends and family to talk to is huge. Having support and that backing keeps the motivation going. It it allows you to vent your problems and your frustrations and get those things out of you. There you can stay positive and stay on track to help meet your goals. Whether it's friends and family, or if you need to talk to a psychologist, or join a support group, or join an online community, either way, having that there can help you. Step 8, get the bed. Not getting enough sleep causes your body's stress hormones to remain elevated. When those things are elevated, your ability to regulate sugar and insulin in your body is nearly impossible, okay? Because the stress hormones throw everything out of whack. Now, and these are just some of the minor steps that you can do right now that will help you in reversing your type 2 diabetes. For more information, visit our website again, thediabetesauthority.com, for more information on how to reverse your diabetes. Again, sign up for our free newsletter and get free gifts in the process, because we're, of course, generous people. So make sure you do that when you visit the site. And also browse around. Look at our valuable articles and information and resources and tools that you can take advantage of. Again, this is Dan Solomon from thediabetesauthority.com. Till next time, dedicated to your health, have a great day.